Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so today we're having a big day. First thing first, we're having a Minecraft games draft with the orange orbiters, as usual. Stickfigs, Caleb, and the Stormer. Hello, Marty. Nice to meet you here again. And unironically, we got into the MCC Unbalanced 3 by being sub. So, yeah, the later time will also be uh, somehow played. I'm seeing lots of frames and I hope they won't be staying the same, and I'll be joining Discord in a minute and we will have the proper start. And now I need to turn everything off that I can and hope you can see everything. Let me check it out. Do you see the Minecraft games? Because I'm not sure what I'm seeing now on my screen. Is it games? Is it? Oh, okay. It's all good. Okay. Whew. Hard day. Let me join the guys. Where are they?
Best way to decide who
Hello
you can
there.
pick first.
I think I should just get on.
Am I here? Am I? Okay.
Yes, you're here.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're on the air.
Yay. So, it's a
We're
dice.
rolling to see who goes first.
Okay.
All right. Who am I rolling for?
You.
Start with
Okay.
yourself. Ah,
I got a 14.
that's a
Dang
good.
it.
That's a good.
Alright, I want to go next.
All right. This is for Stormer.
Oh god.
That's a 9.
That's a bit lower. So he comes later or
Uh,
Later.
earlier?
Petty got a 5.
Hey.
No, I wanted to go last. Petty, you can go ahead of me if you want.
And then Caleb.
Come on.
Caleb,
Did I
you
get
got a
one?
2.
That's my favorite number. I am content with that.
Okay, so
Alright,
I guess
so-
Stickfix, you choose your placement maybe because you have the highest. Shall you be the top seed, the
No, it's
global seed, or whatever? And we shall like
yeah,
choose.
no, I like that. Yeah, I like what Petty said. The higher
Yeah.
numbers get to pick their spot first.
Where would you like to be?
Yes. Uh,
Face, where would you like to sit?
I.
Wait, can someone check if you are audible on
Okay.
the stream?
I.
Okay, I think you are. But
Oh,
it
yeah,
was a
yeah.
bit too.
Is someone
Give me a second.
going to... Petty, were you going to share, like, pull up the tier list and share your screen?
Yes.
With Discord so
Okay.
that we can
I'm.
all see the same screen at once?
It's there on the stream, so you can go to the stream if you want, or I can try to go it for Discord also. I'm not sure.
I think the stream would just be easier.
Wait, how to?
I think it'd be easier if we went in through Discord.
Discord.
Okay.
Just so
Yeah.
that we don't have to deal with the...
Oh
delay.
god.
Yeah.
I wonder if my PC will be able to handle 2 streams at one.
Unless I can do it and you can...
Okay,
You can watch
I
mine.
got it, I think. I got it. Tell me what you see.
I don't see any. Oh, I see it. I see it.
I see it. I see it.
Okay, yeah, okay, so Stickfix,
I see it.
what seed are you choosing to be? And I want to have this, not Discord, but this nearby.
I will go first.
Alright,
Oh,
ask
I'm
for
good.
Stickfigs.
Alright, I'm gonna go last. Then.
Stickfix. Okay, I choose the next seed.
All right, and then
Last
Petty.
is the correct pick.
I'm
not.
Yeah, I'm leaving the last for Stormer if he wants. I just. Okay, I'll be there.
Alright.
Stormer, you're last, yes?
Okay, I'm second. Hey, number 2.
Yes, that's why I left it. Hey. Alright.
Okay,
So, the goals of this is to pick 10 games to make your roster, like with additional games and basically the games to play with. And pick a finale, so it will be like a complete event for yourself. We're making a snake draft, which means Stickfix picks first, then Caleb, then I, then Stormer, and then Stormer starts it, then I, Caleb, Stickfix. Again, Stickfix starts, and so on and so on. You can choose whatever you want game from all of this that exists here. And at the same time, I think we put restrictions, at least in what I wrote down, to what we should limit ourselves to
Yeah,
at least having.
The restriction.
Minimum games.
Chat.
Yes.
Minimum games. So minimum
Yeah.
of 2 PvP games, 3 movement games, 2-team games.
Yes, because there are way more movement games than
Yes.
any other games. So you are like, and they are usually considered the most, I don't know, prevalent in different events. So we should pick like 3 of them. Otherwise, apart from these basically 7 guaranteed games, you can pick whatever you want to make the final list of your event. So, and if you like, I would like also to maybe discuss your choices with all of us, what we think about this game, if we want it,
Yep.
if we know it, and how we think it works. Yeah, so I guess Stickfigs.
Absolutely.
Sorry, chat. I mean the pizza.
Take us off.
Pizza is good.
So, to nobody's surprise,
Wow, who would have guessed?
my first game will be Dodgeball.
Oh,
Huh?
you're picking
I'm
the
actually
finale
happy.
game straight off?
That
I'm
is-
actually fine with that.
That is
Absolutely.
I'm completely fine with that.
that is an interesting choice. Can you
That's a
maybe
weird one,
explain it a
in
bit
my opinion.
to us? Why would you pick Dodgeball out of everything?
As someone who has never once actually played the game, I, I don't know. It's just my favorite out of
Real.
anything.
Real.
It's the best.
Guys, I have a question.
Yes.
That
What?
was the only finale I knew. Might be cut.
I guess we shall have a
like
council to
country.
recommend the finale to Stormer afterwards. So yeah, I think
All right.
the pick of Dodgeball. May I comment on Dodgeball also before we start next? So I want to say that sure, Dodgeball is an
Yeah.
incredible game, and I'd say it's a really really good pick. But I'll be honest, that's not the pick I would go first, A. And B, if we are really thinking about making an event out of Minecraft games, would you consider having a best finale or having a better games? So for the finale is played only between 2 teams, despite how interesting it could be to watch it. Still, it's played only between 2 and not all the teams that you have. So would it be the first choice? I'm not sure. But I think it's a good choice
Nothing
still.
I'll be
Probably the best
thinking.
one. Let's be honest, out of the finales. I have nothing more to
Alright.
say.
Is it
Yes.
is it mine now? Okay.
Yep.
My first or second overall pick. I'm gonna go with a team game here, and I don't think anybody's gonna be
Yeah.
surprised that I'm picking Sands of Time.
Of course.
No, that was my
Nope.
pick.
That's what was I
I'm not
thinking
surprised.
Stickfigs will take. Yeah, that's
I am
That's
such a
amazing.
Sands of Time nerd. Like I will watch H-Bomb streams after the events, looking over the maps and everything. Like when the Bedrock event for MCC came out last summer, like I grinded that so hard to just optimize everything. I loved it.
yeah.
I love like the tense communication and everything. Like I mean I feel like it's easy to grasp, but just for like the way I work and like process games, like there's just a lot of moving parts to it that I love like, processing and having to multitask my brain power.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, Stormer, you want to add something to this?
That I was gonna pick that.
Yeah.
No matter where it was, that was gonna be my pick.
I'd say this is really an amazing game, and I'll be honest, I don't think there is any other team game that stands that high above everything. Like you can almost say that Sands of Time is S plus tier compared to all of the other team games, and there's like literally no chance to, I don't know, pick something else that would be as strong as it should be compared to the Sands of Time. Like every other pick is probably less weighted than this, at least for me. So yeah.
Yeah.
Stickfix, do you have any comments on this?
Yeah. Sand.
And yeah,
I don't like
time.
And everyone's already said anything I would say. So yeah. Sand.
Okay. My pick. Well,
Eddie, number 3.
I thought about it for a long, long time, and I come up to the conclusion that I don't like PvP games. And
Yay.
the best way to ensure you have a good PvP game then out of the games that you don't like is to pick it first.
No.
So
No.
God forbid. God, which shall I take? Oh, there are so many good ones. Okay, I will take. I will take. I don't like it, but I'll take Meltdown. I'll take Meltdown,
Aw, that's a good one.
and
That's good.
I'll talk about it a bit more.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have such a love-hate relationship with Meltdown. I think it's a great PvP game. It has also other elements combined to it with the teamwork and so on and so on. But wholly you can be squished, at least in MCC, by the opponents like nothing, like there is no tomorrow if you just choose to go the wrong way. So it's so one-sided. Could be every team could just lose absolutely everything and win so much by it. But out of PvP games, maybe it's one of the best that's there and gives a fair chance to everyone. That's my opinion, I guess.
Nice.
Anyone wants to
Nice.
add
Yeah,
something?
you're not wrong.
All right. I believe
Alright.
that brings pick number 4 up.
I guess.
Alright. So, me coming in with no preparation, only watching MCC means I'm gonna pick 2 MCC games. That's kind of obvious.
Okay.
But which two? My thought process was which ones am I always on the edge of my seat whenever I'm watching, and just watching, ready for whatever's gonna happen. And those
Fair.
2 games are Sky Battle, because Sky Battle is just so fun to watch. It's so fun to play in. And
Uh-huh.
it's Hole in the Wall. I love Hole in the Wall.
So
I
what
think they're
are you
both
choosing?
really fun games to play, and especially watch. Sky Battle and Hole in the Wall.
Oh, we are just going right away for 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Sky Battle and
right
Hole
away
in
for
the Wall.
2. I put a lot on to that while you guys were picking.
Okay. Anyone wants to start some conversation about it?
Yeah, I think it's completely fair picking based on what keeps you entertained the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's.
I mean, maybe. I mean, being able to experience them firsthand on MCCI at least definitely gives a fresh perspective and everything.
For sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I would go with Hole in the Wall as my number 5 pick though.
Well, number 5 overall,
Well,
and your
I
second
always
pick,
loved it.
basically, for your game roster. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
an interesting.
I just didn't see another game that I would pick over it.
As for me, I'd say
Alrighty, Petty.
I'll comment also on Sky Battle a bit and Hole in the Wall. So I'd say Sky Battle is probably the best Sky made thing that
I agree.
exists. Like I've seen, what is it like? There was, God, in the Block Wars, what did they have? Sky Zone. There was also Sky High, and
They
so on and so
have
on.
Sky
Sky
Zone.
Skirmish.
And
Yeah, all of this. Like I think
Yeah,
Sky
that-
Battle is just better. And Hole in the Wall, well,
yeah.
I'm kind of decent at it, and that's also, yeah. What's going on here? I like Hole in the Wall, yeah, but I don't think I'll choose it that early. All right. Is it me to choose, or anyone else want to add something?
It's your I
Yeah.
think it's your up.
Okay, so for the second thing, I'm missing a lot. I'm missing a lot, but I will take another PvP game in order not to block myself out of something good, maybe, in it. So
Okay.
I was thinking a lot, and I will take Extraction.
Ooh.
I'll
First non-MCC one.
first non-MCC one, indeed. I'll justify it. I'll justify it as the
Yeah, I got
how can I justify it properly? It's hard to justify, but basically, I like the idea of how to say it. Sure, round robin compared to the basically multi-round thing, but also on the other hand, it's not a battle box which had different kits, but here everyone is weaponized equally with the bows or crossbows, I'd say. So people and dealing damage also counts towards the total points you earn. So I like this idea of extraction and how it works this way. So you can not only kill person and get your points, but also just dealing damage, enjoy something also from it, and seeing that you making progress. And yeah, I guess maybe no sword PvP is also biased towards me. Any thoughts,
Yeah,
guys?
I like the pattern you've got so far with the PvP games. Like how you prefer more of a like spaced out and tactical approach for teams, rather than when it's, for example, sword PvP. You just got to go in and start getting as many crits as you can and hope you don't die.
Exactly.
I guess the only problem with this is both of my PvP games are bow related. So maybe I'm a problem here. But yeah, that's a choice of mine.
All right. I feel like I need to get a PvP game out there now, just so they don't all get taken.
Yeah, I'm
There's
thinking.
one I'm pretty sure is gonna last a little bit, so I'm okay with holding off on it.
Okay,
But
okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
take a PvP. I'm gonna take a PvP game
PV
this
key.
round, and
PV key.
PV key. Let's go. And where is it at? Yes, I am going to take. I'm gonna take Temple Lockout
Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
from Pandora's Box.
Would you like to justify and talk about it?
So, I mean, it's kind of similar to yours, Petty.
Mhm.
How, it's so much like it's not just PvP, but you have the secondary goal of moving throughout the map towards the middle, trying to claim as many capture points as you can. So, like, just the strategy of moving your team, being able to flank other teams to capture territory. In the end, it is a bit of a mosh pit. That's the only.
Yeah, it
That's the one
happens.
thing. Like, every event is just 4 teams in a corner, just kind of tagging each other with bows and arrows. But yeah, it's a very well thought out game, and it has nothing to do with the music for Dragon Pit for this game being absolutely incredible. That is another thing I'm gonna factor into my picks is the music.
Yeah,
I'm a
music.
sucker for
Music
for
plays a
music.
good role. A good soundtrack in all the games, everything. Like it's incredible and can elevate a mediocre game, a mediocre movie, maybe even to the highs of I don't know a lot. Yeah. I really thought about picking Temple Lockout as my first pick instead of Meltdown, but it has like similar also ideas to it, like several rounds of it, and also moving corridors to the center and so on and so on. But I decided to stick with Meltdown instead, and I'm glad that Temple Lockout has been picked so early. It seems like it's a game that deserves to be picked. That's what I can say.
Yep.
For sure.
All right, is it my turn once again?
Yes.
Alrighty. I can't not pick it as my second pick.
Okay.
The one, the only Ace Race, my beloved.
There
Yes.
you go.
One of, if not the best movement games to come out of MCC, and I will stand by that forever. It's got nearly everything.
Which map?
Well,
Every
God,
map.
you can't make me choose just one.
Choose.
No,
Nah.
I can't.
You gotta.
Nah, that's fine. That's
No.
fine. Don't choose. But overall, if you had to choose, which one would it be? we're not choosing it, but just if.
I don't think I
Okay.
can.
Okay,
They're
if you got into MCC Rising and they announced the Ace Race map was Clouds, or they announced it as Turtle Run, which map would you be more excited to play?
ooh, probably clouds.
There you go. Yeah, Clouds is just it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's only like, yeah, everything has been said about Ace Race. It's probably the best movement game and the best race game there is existing compared to all the others. It's sure others also have a lot of racing games that's been done good,
Yeah.
but the amount of work that has been put into Ace Race compared to them seems to be like way more, and all the mechanics, all the abilities, and it's also kind of friendly to the beginners, I'd say, compared to some other games. There is like less stuff,
Yeah.
I'd say, that is annoying and can be tricky. For example, I think is it Block Wars and some other Ace Race type of games that use each lap placement also as points that you get. So
I think it's starting to become more common in all events.
yeah, and Ace Race is just, well,
Block Wars definitely has it.
yeah. Well, that's why I remembered it. Both Locals had it, and I think some other event also had it for sure. And Ace Race is just simple. Well, you finish, GG. Well done. No need to worry.
And then for my next pick, since I just took a movement one, so it's between two, but I gotta go with Skyblockle.
Skyblockle.
Oh,
That's
I was
interesting.
expecting Skyblockle, but that makes sense for you.
I am so sad that I don't get to play this game.
Oh.
Ever since I watched it in MCC4, Time to Bridge, I've wanted to I've wanted to play it ever since.
It's called You Make Your Own.
Oh god.
Might
Like,
Yeah,
that's definitely also not what I have envisioned you picking, and I don't think Skyblockle has been on my list also to things to choose. So it's yeah, that's how I guess first surprise, isn't it? To have Skyblockle picked. But I don't know. I've seen it in April's Fool's MCC. It was interesting. I had a
Yeah.
kind of bad point of view for it. I was watching, what is it, Beat, Falls, and Pearl, I think, and they got like.
I was
demolished
watching
really
them
early.
too.
Skyblockle? Okay.
yes.
Yeah. So-
Skyblockle.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, really.
that is a lot of things to think about.
That's everyone's reaction to this.
Yeah, I can't justify it in my head why
Dude,
and
that-
how, but I can see it, but that's definitely not what I would have picked.
That was the
For
one. That is the one MCC game that I was never even thinking about.
Man, now I'm mad that I picked it so early.
Yeah, you could have picked something else. Nobody, I think, would have taken it.
I was like, oh, there's so many options, but maybe someone might pick this one. I need this one.
I wasn't a
Alright.
big fan of it. I'm not gonna lie.
All right,
Is it?
Uh,
Am I up now?
Caleb, your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't want this game to get taken,
Ooh.
and now that Ace Race has been taken out,
Haha.
I feel like now is the time to pick this because I don't want it to get taken by somebody.
But
Oh.
yeah.
It's your
It's fun.
internet, not you.
Yeah, you didn't.
Well, yeah, it was not able to handle the pressure, I guess, of both Discord streaming and this stream, so it all collapsed into what it's happening now. Okay, let's just continue then
I
with.
heard Stickfigs say Skyblockle for his third pick and just decided to quit.
Yeah, I guess.
This guy, Skyblockle. No, get him out of here.
I'm back. What I missed?
Yeah, we are continuing, but we are continuing. It is in a recording mode, not in streaming mode. So I hope I will be able to fix anything that happens by the MCC unbalance, though. So yeah, let's continue. So Rapid Racers.
Yeah.
It was indeed a decent pick. I'm not sure if I would have picked the Rapid Racers, to be honest.
I wanted. The thought was more so I wanted a comprehensive race game in my roster. I wanted it to either be Ace Race or Rapid Racers, and because Ace Race was picked, I made the move.
Well,
Makes sense.
sure. I think I
I wouldn't
had.
say it's completely worth my third pick, but I wanted it on my roster.
It's
That's
sure justifiable.
also the music, 100%.
Yeah, I guess this is also what plays a lot. Yeah. So, anyone else has anything to say about Rapid Racers? I think I had some notes about its slaps, but I don't recall what it should be there. So yeah. Okay. Then
Other,
I.
other
Or-
than the music slaps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. That's true. That's true. So me, what shall I pick? There is such. Oh, shall I like? Wait. I have not. Have I? Oh, I did not show the stream, right? Basically to you. So.
I have it.
Oh, you have the.
Yeah. It's fine. Just do it on your end. I'll show them my end.
Okay. Okay. So it's.
Don't worry about it.
My third pick would be. There are a lot of different games that exist there that I can choose from and pick. Ooh. So
There's
many good
one game I'm
things.
surprised you haven't picked yet.
Yeah, that's probably. But I'll be honest. I don't think anyone is really aiming to pick it, so I can avoid it picking it for a while. I'd say. So I can pick some
Yeah.
other highly contested games for now, and
Person who wants to pick bingo says what?
I'll pick Railroad Rush.
Railroad Rush.
Railroad Rush.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was not gonna be my team game that I would pick.
That's well. I think Railroad Rush is indeed a good team game. Like, sure, it's allows for different constructions working and indeed a team play within a making a railroad out of everything. But I don't know. It's new, but it seems very intuitive and easy at the same time. It can be hard to master, hard to beat other teams. Like you can think that you're doing a lot of progress, but at the same time, a skilled team can definitely go way above it. And for sure, this team game is very interesting in that sense. All these side paths that you can
Yep.
access with the mine cars blowing up. Does it worth it? Is it not worth it? Can you do it more? Or where to build the proper blocks? Do you have enough, I don't know, concrete or TNT? And so on and so on. And have you placed your railroad correctly? Was there enough communication between all of your teammates to properly establish it? And so on and so on. So, yeah, I think it allows for a lot of teamwork and cooperation. At the same time, it is low skilled but can be highly competitive if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I like how in the events, in terms of like when all the distance is calculated, it always seems to be very even. Like there's not a whole lot of margin. So like it really stresses how much the resource
Yeah.
management affects a team's position.
Good.
That's one of my favorite parts about it.
Yeah, it is a great game. What else can I say about it? Amazing one. Anyone else anything to add?
Not really.
No.
I didn't really pay attention much to Railroad Rush.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the game. I agree with like what you said. It's very important to make sure you delegate all the resources properly.
And now it's time for Stormer to pick bingo.
Will he?
Mine's a very weird pick here,
Okay.
and I don't know how to say. It's just a weird pick.
We're
Okay,
gonna
what
find
it?
out.
OG Parkour Warrior.
Parkour Warrior.
Oh, he called it.
Which one? Original or new one?
Original.
Oh,
Original
The
Parkour
original
Warrior.
Parkour Warrior.
the original
Okay.
Parkour. Well.
It's an interesting pick, but yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. I really just picked it because it's fun to play. It's very entertaining. It's very competitive. It's a very competitive game. Before it was obviously blown up into pieces, but yeah.
Thanks a
I
lot.
do
Uncle Ben.
remember. I do
Well-
remember watching OG Parkour Warrior, and I'm like, wow, this looks fun.
I
And then Survivor
downloaded-
came along, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is awful.
Yeah.
I have the original Parkour Warrior. I think it's from MCC6. I have it downloaded on my computer. I remember beating it under 10 minutes for the first time, and I was ecstatic.
Ah,
That's
The
good.
professional.
I think my personal best is like 7 minutes or something, right around there.
Yeah.
ooh. I don't think I'll be able to finish
Nice.
it. I'll be honest.
I've
Yeah,
never
I
been
think
able to finish it.
7 years would probably be my personal record.
It took me 3 hours to do it.
uh,
3
well,
hours. It was not fun.
I'll be honest. I don't have that much good words to say about original Parkour Warrior. Um, I don't know. It's just a strange one. Sure, it's like
I th-
just a straight line of obstacles, sure, of different difficulties, but it is indeed a very competitive roster Stormer has. So maybe for his roster, it is a really good pick, though.
Yeah, I think for the, at least for the how MCC was at the time when that was around, how it was so much more of like a casual play Minecraft with friends during COVID type event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really separated the player skills a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
definitely.
you'd see pretty much the exact same you'd see the same 4 or 5 guys in the top 5 every week.
Which,
Like,
yeah.
oh, who
so
beat who this week?
It
Yeah.
was better to get rid of it then, but I feel like it would be better than Parkour Warriors Survivor now. In MCC.
Okay.
Yeah, the only really Survivor experience we got was in the Ender Cup,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which was pretty much how we expected it to go. The top frags for the top teams all competed in the final 4 or something, and
Yeah.
Purple came away with the win.
Purple was really
Alright,
good.
yeah,
Just
and then I
really
have
good
another
parkour. It's
pick.
not anything
You do have
exceptional,
another
but
pick.
yeah.
My next pick is also going to be pretty weird, but as Petty said, my rosters right now is very competitive. And you can't just have an all competitive roster because then it's just not like as fun. So I'm going to pull out a less competitive type game, but still a little bit competitive. OG Big Sales at Big Mart. Big Mart,
OG.
yep, at Build
So
Mart.
someone is indeed
OG
Big
Big
OG.
Mart.
Sales at Build Mart.
Last night, I took note of every build categorized each of them by section and divvied out all the resources we would need to get for each of those builds.
that was
I did not get a
insane.
lot of sleep yesterday.
This is what it takes to win Build Mart.
And it's
That-
interesting. Yeah, that's
That was insane, and I like the shopping cart way better. I honestly hated when they changed it. I liked how it was before, but
I
fun
think-
game. Yeah,
I think the shopping cart with like the ice boat like shopping cart texture, that was really cool, and I think it immersed the game well, but it was very buggy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
is for
was also
sure.
very
Yeah.
That was the biggest reason why people didn't like Build Mart, because of how buggy it was.
yeah.
Indeed.
But who cares about buggy? And this game also lets people like builders like Green and stuff get a little bit of chance to come back after those first 3 games because
I mean, it's the exact same kind of. I think it's the exact same playing level, both OG and modern.
Yeah,
It's just
probably.
that modern has the different movement style with the elytras. It's a lot more spread out.
I don't like
You don't
the Elytras.
you don't get lost in the sections.
That's
Yep.
the fun
Because-
part, getting lost.
I
will
think
get
I think
lost.
if they were to keep the ice boat mechanic, I think they need to change the map it's played on.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like
Instead of
this one is-
instead of 4 corridors and one big color and wood section to have. I think it needs to look more like a shopping mall.
Probably
Oh,
Yes.
so.
actually, okay. This is a bit of a throwback, but MCC 24 Build Mart had the remix to be Sands
Sands
of
of
Mart,
Time,
where
yeah,
they played it in the Sands of Time dungeon.
I recall it. So
That was wild.
yeah, that was an interesting experience for sure. And maybe
Yeah,
it's
I just love the old G-Bill Mart. It was interesting.
that's
And I
good.
don't like the new one as much.
I'm not sure if
It
I
didn't really
like.
have music for it though.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the modern or the old one better. They are both good building games, I still think. But yeah, that's a purely, I don't know, valid choice and well, a bit more competitive on the Stormer side and also brings more fun. So yeah, that's a good choice. I like it.
Your turn, Petty.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Next
yeah,
pick.
yeah, 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 yeah. What shall I choose? Oh God, there is a lot of things to choose from, and I wonder what shall I do. There are really, really a lot of good team and movement games, but shall I pick something? Ah, oh God. You know what? Ah, I'll okay. I'll pick a movement game that ironically is very, very competitive, but I'll pick Chalice Chase.
Gosh dang it, Petty.
I really, really enjoyed Chalice Chase. It's a very
Oh,
competitive and it's
it's
very
such a good
fun.
pick.
So
Is that what you gonna pick, Caleb?
No, that wasn't the PV. That's not a PvP game, but I was gonna want. I did want to pick it.
yeah, it's
Go on,
just a
Petty.
fun game. Like you compete round robin against different teams to basically for the control of the chalice. There are two at the arena, and who gets the more points during the game for seconds control it wins. And if you hold in one at the end, you get additional points, and you have two, you get like double points. So it feels really interesting, and there is a lot of strategy involved in it. Basically, you separate in people two by two, and how you hunt, how you chase people, how you try to keep your chalice, I don't know, alive, and so on and so on. It's really interesting for me, and I really like the concept of it. So being a movement round robin game, there are not that many of them, from my memory at least. I can see maybe three, and Chalice Chase is one of them. And yeah, I think it's really good. That's my take on it, I guess. Would you like to say anything?
You kind of covered it all.
Yeah.
Like it, like it's a more team-based movement game than just an individual combining and hope your team did well enough.
Yeah, it's a mix of movement, but at the same time team play, because, well, without a team you
Yeah.
can't basically beat it. But on the other hand, I'd say it's a movement game, though. Like, right?
It is. It is.
The goal is not to craft something, to make something, to go something, and to, like, work this way, but it's just run and accidentally punch, I guess. So that's it. But otherwise, yeah, a team game is really, really needed, and communication and overall space awareness also is highly requested.
All right. This leads into my pick. I was going to pick a different game, but then I remembered that this game was still out there. And as much as it is not really good for a comprehensive game roster, because this was a one-off thing, I have to pick Hades Havoc from Dragon Pit Pandora's Box.
Haunted
I have
Hades
to.
Havoc. Okay, yeah. Okay, I.
If you guys don't know what this one was, you had to go around the map. This game took like half hour, 45 minutes, by the way. It was a one-off
Oh
thing.
wow.
Your team had to split up, go into 10 different sections of a map, complete a puzzle to gain some more time, and you had to get all 10. And how fast you did it was how many points you got, and you could also find little relics hidden throughout the map as well. for some extra points. Once you got all 10, you got teleported to a giant puzzle gauntlet where your team split up 2 and 2, and you had to guide each other to meet up with each other in a room and reach the finish line. It was one of the most comprehensive team and like it wasn't PvP, it wasn't really movement, it wasn't really much of anything, but it was just a giant comprehensive team game that you were on the edge of your seat for the entire time. It was so fun to watch. But I have to take it.
Yeah, that sounds exhilarating.
Yeah, if you search it up, there's clips of how the game worked and everything. It was great.
I wanted to watch the Hades Havoc, but I didn't get my hands on it, so it was one of the games that I lacked my knowledge about. I know it was good. Lots of people really said good things about it, but yeah, I was missing this piece of knowledge and information, I guess. Now, I guess I must watch it. What else? It's been picked
Yeah,
so
I'm
early.
pretty sure there's clips of like each of the 10 different puzzles you do in the main map. And then I think Curryway, when he was on the team with Feinberg, they had a really good POV for how they coordinated the kind of the two and two team communications bit. That was really good. But
Well,
those would be good perspectives to
yeah,
watch.
Feinberg, I guess, is always a good perspective to watch because he can understand a lot of things rather fast, I'd say, and know how to deal with them. So yeah, that's
Yeah, I was watching Aqua in the main. I think it was PB Dragon's Bit Ascension was the main one they did it in, and Aqua didn't do it.
Oh,
But I watched Lime. I watched Pickles and Lime for the Genesis event, and they did it, and that was really cool.
that's a great
But
choice.
yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, like you explained everything and explained it to us who maybe heard about it but have never really seen a lot of it. So yeah, that's all the valid reasons why it has been chosen. So there is nothing I can say about it. Amazing game, great
All
game,
right.
well done. Stickfigs.
alrighty.
Would you like to continue this trend?
Yes, actually, I will. For my first game, I will definitely be picking Grid Runners.
Grid Runners.
Okay.
Dang it, man.
I
Dang it.
I love Grid Runners. It's an amazing team game. Having to work together and communicate. Playing it during the Bedrock event, it wasn't the full thing, but it was still super fun.
We need to play the Bedrock map.
I don't have a
We should play the
Bedrock.
Bedrock map
I
sometime.
I don't have a Bedrock account.
I have it downloaded. Like if we all played Bedrock one day, that'd be fun to do.
Petty doesn't have Bedrock.
Yes, I don't. I will be missing
Patty, you need
that.
to get Bedrock.
Isn't it free?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, it is free. You just search up. Noxcrew made it, and everything. I think
Oh.
you just search up Grid Runners in the Minecraft Marketplace, and it'll pop up. There's
Is
the
it game
regular
free?
one, which is free. There's also Grid Runners Pro, which you have to pay for, but it's a giant customizable thing.
Oh,
Nice.
interesting.
yeah. And then for my second pick, you know it, you love it. To get to the other side, Terra Swoop Force.
Oh,
Oh,
Take characters that I
that's-
hate
that's-
that game,
that's
but like no,
interesting.
it is a good bet.
I'd say also on
It's
Grid
cool.
Runners that yeah, it has a lot of different rooms and like yeah. One downside I guess of Grid Runners is that at least by watching it, if there is no new rooms, it may be a bit too repetitive. But otherwise, it's still
Yeah.
a great game, and that would be also I considered it as one of my picks instead of Chalice Chase and Railroad Rush. So I'm fully on board with it. So yeah, To get to the side.
It is also a little more difficult for people who don't play Minecraft.
Oh yes, yeah, they are definitely gonna struggle with it.
I had to pick Tug Toss Terra Swoop Force because the normal Tug Toss is fun. Like even if you're not good at it, it's still fun to try and run and punch a chicken. The concept is so funny. But then you also have the Terra Swoop Force part, which is it's the glide
Oh,
mini
any good
game
part.
from the Wii U and old console Minecraft. And as someone who played that an unhealthy amount of time, that is my favorite.
You wanna know what the saddest thing is?
Nice.
I don't even. I played it so much, but I was so young when I played it. I don't even remember playing it. Like, I barely remember what it looked like. I'm too young for it.
Well, and there's
Oh,
two
this-
tunnels,
yeah.
so 2 out of 6 rounds, I guess, covered in glide of different sorts. Terra Swoop Forces. Yeah, that to get to the side is a great game. Less punchers, better game, I guess. If you can
Yeah,
minimize the amount of them,
when-
sure, even better. Wow, but it also
yeah,
brings
when
its own
people don't
spice.
punch, it's a lot. It's really fun. But sometimes those people who are trying to hurt you while punching, they do actually help you.
Yeah, that happens.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
Very times.
it's
Um,
rare, but it's possible.
Is it my turn to go?
I guess
Yes.
if no one else has
All right.
anything to say.
With my 5th overall pick, I don't think it,
Hmm.
Stormer, what are you doing?
Oh. Oh wait. Yeah.
What was he doing? What was he doing, guys?
uh.
Okay.
Um.
Yo, that's funny.
Okay. I don't need to get her, I guess.
Yeah.
He's trying to do research mid
Mid
draft.
draft, forgetting he has everything pulled up.
Oh god. Okay. Oh, that's amazing.
All right.
Don't worry about this
All
right
right.
now. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Stormer, put it back.
I need you. All right. Let me post up on my.
All right.
I was gonna say, don't you have 2 monitors?
Yes, I put it on my other monitor.
All right.
Uh,
All right.
Oh,
For my fifth overall pick in this draft, it's not real. Well, technically, people would count it as a team game, but it's one of those more like it's an individual for movement and team game.
okay.
But
Is
it
it
is
Block Wars?
the pinnacle. It is the pinnacle of this style of game. Nothing will ever beat it. I really wish it wasn't copyrighted because then we could do it in French. But I'm going with Multi-Spleef from
Oh.
Minecraft Mayhem.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna do that earlier, man.
So
I
wait.
know you love multi.
Multi-spleef. Have you put it like in the oh god. Team game or movement? How did you count it?
I'm not really putting it in either. I don't know if I can categorize it.
I think
Little
we
bit of both.
should categorize it somewhere. Or maybe like later on decide on what it is.
It sounds like movement
Yeah.
to me, but I don't know.
I find
So-
spleef more movement-ish, I guess.
yeah, Spleef
Well-
is more of a movement.
All right, so if you're not familiar with Multi-Spleef,
Very familiar. It's a great game.
every like
30
30
seconds?
seconds,
Yeah.
the arena shrinks and the style of which you have to spleef changes. So there's like regular spleef with just snow and snowballs. There's soul sand spleef, so everybody has soul sand boots on soul sand. There's ice spleef, so everyone's got a pickaxe and a fishing rod to try and hook players. There's TNT run. There's
Oh, I love
Spleg,
TNT Run.
so everybody shoots eggs
Mhm.
at the ground as the ground will disappear, so that's fun. And in the early stages of this game, there was French spleef. So it was just normal spleef, no snowballs, but everybody had a baguette to
Did you?
And
to
I was
break
gonna
the
say,
blocks. and the music that
It's
was playing was like it was the standard like French music. Like it's hard to describe it. You have to hear it in
I
order to
guess
know,
I
but you'll know when you
understand.
hear it. But it got copyrighted, so they
Yeah.
had to take that. They had to take that bit out of the game. But multi-slave is it's good. It's just good.
It's sad that it's
Stormer.
been taken by you. I wish
Oh, my bad.
I waited enough.
My bad,
Ah,
my bad.
I knew you would pick it sooner or later. I should have picked it earlier, maybe. Indeed, a great game, and it has like the dynamic constantly shifts, and what you
Yep.
should
Yeah.
do, how you should do it. It's
Yeah.
really fun to enjoy, and I'm seeing some sort of a progress in your let's say games that you pick. It's 1 MCC, 2 Pandora's Box, and 2 Mayhem. I wonder
So
what comes
I feel like I'm
next.
very balanced, but like my entire like ideal game roster is just games that have a lot of moving parts
Well,
that don't necessarily require like an overwhelming amount of skill to
Yeah.
master.
Spliff is always great. Yeah.
Plus the music.
Oh, yeah, sure. That that's definitely also a part. Anyone else has anything to add to this?
I feel like multi-spleef speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If you watch one round, you'll understand.
All right. Is it me now picking things?
Yep.
Yes.
And company is on the board.
It will take so long for me to think what. There are still a lot of good games left.
I can steal your pick if you want.
I think I shall take the game that I loved when it was first done, and I really dislike the changes to it. I'll take Rocket Spliff Rush.
Wait, you want to take OG Rocket Sleeve?
No, not OG Rocket Spliff. I took Rocket Spliff Rush, but I really don't like the Elytra durability mechanic. I loved it when it was like free flight and you can glide as much as you want to dolphin dive, to dolphin like dive between all of these platforms and so on and so on. And I'm not a huge fan of durability, but let's be honest, Rocket Spliff Rush is still a really fun and interesting game. No matter
Yeah.
what mechanic is there or not, the difference between courses, all of this updrafts and ability to, I don't know, come back and to disrupt enemies and to kill them, maybe to make them, I don't know, fall into the pit and so on and so on. It's all like on a movement game. It doesn't feel like a proper movement at all, but it also does. Like a flying, once again, is a rare thing, and we can see it in To Get to the Other Side with Terra Swoop Forces and some other games that requires Elytra, but I think Rocket Spliff Rush is rather harmless compared to the other Elytra games and can be played by many people and enjoyed, even though they are not professionally, I don't know, flyers around with the Elytra. So yeah, I'd say this.
Alright.
Before we move on, can I ask a clarifying question?
Yes.
Of the 10
Yes.
games we're doing, are we doing 10 games with an 11th finale game?
10
Or are we
games
just
and
doing
11th
10
finale.
with the finale game. Okay.
Alright, that's what I was actually wondering that too.
Thanks.
Alright. So, I'm up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. So, according to my research, I want to get a finale all the way, and the best finale that they say is here is Coliseum. Now, I've never heard of this.
Okay.
I've never seen this.
It's a strong pick.
But if that's what it says, and I'm listening to what it says.
Coliseum is essentially Extraction, but on a grander
Yes.
scale.
It says Extraction is the top PvP game, so okay,
Yes.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I guess
And then, yeah,
it's a really good finale. Can't say anything about it. Indeed, a strong pick.
it has it over Dodgebolt.
Nah, Dodgebolt is better for me, but
Dodgebolt's the best. Dodgebolt's awesome.
indeed. So the second one, what would be your pick,
Okay.
or anyone who wants to say something.
Also, according to my research, there's one game that I see multiple times on this list in multiple different categories and it's pretty high in almost all of them. Wanna know what game that is?
No,
It is
What?
Party.
Party.
It's interesting.
Okay.
Party
so,
from Block Wars.
Block
Yeah.
Wars
Then
Party.
again, I've also never heard of it.
I struggle to rank it being
Party-
a movement or a team game. I'll be honest.
It's all of them.
Parties. It's all of them.
It's all
Yeah.
of them. From what I can
So
see, it's all of them.
It's got Photon, which is the one shot, basically
Shooter,
one shot with
yes.
crossbows.
Which is the best
There's
game.
Splat, which is basically Splatoon, cover the area with
Mhm.
your paint, knock out other players.
There was to get to the
Beep
side
test,
one, I
Beep
think.
test, which is back and forth parkour.
There's Crossy Road.
Yes.
There's Crossfire. There's Fire Feet.
Yeah.
There's Skybolt.
So yeah, compete there in 4
There's
games, I
there's
think.
Party's a strong game. Party's a strong game.
That's indeed a good choice. Like nothing I can say. It's
Is my research
obviously
good so far?
a true top pick. That's for sure.
Your research will be complete when you watch it for yourself. How about that?
Ooh,
The point.
It's
Ooh.
worth watching. It's worth watching.
indeed.
I probably
I
could.
agree. Okay, me picking game.
Me,
Me
me.
Me pick game. Me pick game. Uh,
Pick.
There are so
Game
many
pick.
games
You-
that I can pick. Oh god. Okay. What shall I choose?
Starmount.
There are so many good games still left. I'm not sure if anyone will pick it, but I guess I'll do it now. I've talked about it sometimes before, but I'll take Task Tag from Buy and Battle.
Okay.
Not what I thought you were gonna say.
I
Is it? Wait, what do you say? This? Is it this?
Task Tag from Buy and Battle.
Yes. Yep.
I kind of enjoyed the concept of it, of completing the quest to basically earn the points and then to quote unquote extract out of the place. And the fact that the hunters can freeze you and that you can basically save your other teammates and other people at all. So I really enjoyed the concept and that you can do multiple different tasks at all. So basically, someone does, I don't know, fishing, another guy makes what is there, like pressing something, and so on and so on. So it's really interesting, and the for hunters to be there to push people around, it's also forces you not to stay at the same task for long, or you can be like caught really fast. So yeah, I did enjoy it.
I swear I heard someone say, "Oh, did someone figure out a game that they want?"
No, that
Stickfigs
was
remember.
me. I'm currently, I'm multitasking.
Well, that's good. So anyone else
I-
has something to say
I'm
about?
practicing for unbalanced.
Ooh. Anyone has to say anything about
Oh.
task tag?
Yeah, sorry. I went O because I placed a TNT. It landed on a ledge. I mined out the ledge and perfectly killed someone.
Ooh.
Nice.
Starmer,
What?
go back to the tier list.
Well, let's move it on. Oh, here I'll play this.
Task
on
tag.
my
Anyone? No? Nothing to
Wait.
say?
I need to go back.
Task tag is a really good watch. I mean, your point about not always having to move around is really good. I'd say the one drawback I have is, like it's very difficult for the hunters.
Yes. They are definitely there
There's
in
hunters?
worst condition that ever existed.
I-
But for those
I feel
who
like it's just something I got. I feel like it's more so something I have to play in order to have a comprehensive idea of it.
probably. So, Caleb, your pick, I guess.
All right. Just waiting for the tier list
Oh, my bad.
instead of 4th of July 2019. Okay. For my 6th overall pick, I feel like since we're getting into that genre now that Task Tag has been picked, I need to go with Blitz Hunt
Oh.
from Block Wars.
Good choice. Good choice.
Random news I just found out. I'm actually not in Unbalanced anymore.
What?
Huh?
Oh,
How
They
does?
subbed me out for someone else.
That's
oh
unfair.
dang.
Stormer, what are you doing?
What? My bad.
I don't like it that they unsubbed you. That feels.
Yeah, I kinda wish I was at least told.
Wow.
Yeah, you can tell you.
No, I found out because I went and I looked in the find subs thing. I'm like, oh, does someone need another sub? I'll tell Caleb, and then they sub me out for someone different.
Where?
Well,
Dang.
that's a bad
Dang.
thing to end the day on.
You're still
Anyway.
subbing, right? Right, Penny?
I'm still in. Yes,
Okay.
I'm still in.
Well, at least we can watch together.
I hope I can fix my
It'll be fun.
internet
Yeah.
before that. I'll pack my tools and I don't know. I'll put my phone and phone my internet company. Hello, where's my internet? Why has
Stormer.
it dropped?
Well, we're talking. We don't need
yeah.
to go to the tier list right now.
We
Just
need a tier
put
list.
it on the
Stickfigs
other
is
monitor
speaking
then.
2 games now, but Blitz Hunt is incredible
Oh,
game.
put the tier list.
GG, well
Wait, now you
chosen.
can
Nope.
see the tier list.
I
My bad.
No,
really,
not-
really like it.
wrong thing on the wrong.
Amazing one.
Do you see it now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
No, I got
So
All right, who's?
I
Yeah, it's you, Stickfigs.
2 from Stickfigs now.
I've been looking and eyeing this game since the very beginning, but I've been holding off because I knew maybe no one will pick it, but I cannot wait any longer. MCC survival games.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so
I was waiting for that.
I'll
I
be
love
honest.
survival games. Continue, Petty.
I did not expect survival games to be picked at all in any variety of it, to be honest. But maybe it's me problem because sure, MCC survival games is one of the better ones. I think there is one better than MCC one, but I'm not sure. Maybe I overplayed this genre when I was younger.
Which one would you say is better than?
Then
Which one would you say is better
MCCs?
than MCC?
I think where is it? Let me find it.
I think Block Wars is, to be honest. I don't even know if there is
I
one
don't
for
think
Block
Block
Wars.
Wars has this. They have
Block Wars
like
doesn't have
Sky
survival
Zone, but it
games.
doesn't
I would
properly
say-
count. Wait, let me see.
I would personally think that the one from Pandora's
Uh,
is better.
how was it? I think it's
According
Blitz
to
from.
my,
Decent.
I think Blitz from
according to my research.
Chamber Trials. I think there is only 2 rounds, and in each round you basically geared it with some different loadout also. So I think I enjoyed it more watching, but maybe other things. But yeah, the MCC one is basically the original survival games. So it's definitely not a bad game.
I'd say my favorite would have to be the MCC survival games, specifically because I feel like with every other survival games style I see, it always tends to be in a mosh pit at the end.
Well, the problem I
Not
have
MCC
with
too, though.
MCC survival games at most, like compared to also others, is it's 1 round. It's GG and it's done.
Sure.
It's very, very tough on people to be like out first and like get no coins at all. So when
Yeah.
in other games you can like recover in the next round, I don't know, do something better. Nope, you're just waiting 20
like
minutes,
try back.
not 20 minutes, like let's say 10, 12 minutes for others just to finish the game. And you have nothing more to do. So yeah,
that's
it's tough on people who play it. So I would not have picked it. As something of mine.
Yeah, I'd say is at least for the way the game functions, survival games for MCC is the best, but
Yeah,
for like
that's fair.
event management and how it is for like the players and viewers experience, that is the drawback. I agree.
And then for my second one, I gotta do some quick math.
Oh no.
I will take big sales at Build Mart.
The current one?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, obviously the OG one was already taken.
By me.
Yeah. I I like Build Mart. Uh, it's and I think the newer way of getting around is very helpful to not, because a lot of the time I would notice with the older MCCs, people would just get lost,
Which was so funny. And that's why I picked
and it definitely would hurt the overall scores. So I like how they changed that. I miss the not golf cart, shopping carts.
Yes, like I'll be honest, I'll probably be more competent with Elytra than with the cards, so that's also true. And if we choose in whole which build mart I'd take, I'd also, I guess, stuck with a more modern one than the old one. But both build marts are
Yeah.
build marts, so and yeah, in my opinion, building game compared wise, they are also probably top of their list. So it's understandable that both build marts ended up on the tier list with us if we are choosing a building game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, Caleb.
All right.
Back on the hot seat.
I am with my seventh pick. I'm gonna go with a movement game here,
Hmm.
and I'd say this game specifically, it. How do I describe this? It gives options for every player.
Ooh,
So
that's
like
probably a good one. I
so
should have picked it before.
so I'm gonna go Trailblazers from Block
Yeah.
Wars.
GG.
Oh.
Trailblazers taken.
The option, the way, because you can get points for just racking up completions, you can get points from just being able to speed run if you're just a better player. I I think everybody is able to contribute in the game in their own way, and each player is effective in the team score. And like I said, you can choose what type of movement you want to do. And I think that makes for a more enjoyable experience, even if you are
Stormer.
slightly, if you don't have as much skill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this one
fully
for sure.
agree with this. It's a great game for everyone who wants to play movement and they want to play their own movement game, basically, compared to other people. If you want to go, I don't
Yeah.
know, Tridents or Parkour or Elytra, go. Who cares? You'll earn points for your team and will do the best you can. So that's already a huge progress to be made. And yeah, everyone will have their own fun. It's great game. Anyone else to add
How's your
something?
business going, Stormer?
Doing some live scouting real quick. Ooh, what game is this? Zap and Cap.
Okay, I
I did.
guess I should choose now. So,
Yep.
oh god, I'm looking
Stormer,
at
get
the.
back.
I'm doing some research real quick.
So I'm still lacking a third movement game that I may choose as a mandatory one, and the movement games are getting fewer and fewer, especially with the pick of Trailblazers. Uh, so maybe I should consider picking one. I wonder though, what is a good one there left? You know,
Ooh.
I'll make a bold decision and not pick I guess a movement game, but I guess my time has come. Like it must have been chosen and it will be chosen, I guess. Bingo but fast. It's it's
I
getting
Yep.
there.
knew it.
There it is.
The time has
Oh,
come.
wait, what?
I love bingos.
Uh,
I know that a lot of people are not fan of them, but bingos in Minecraft are also fun and really, really enjoyable with all the stuff that you can make and all the stuff that you can craft, should complete challenges, and so on and so on. And MCC1 probably has the best combined experience of Bingo But Fast, with both teleportation, with tree cutting, a plugin that cuts the tree right away, so it will be easier for people, and other different quality of life things. So, and the map with tasks is also really, really well designed. So yeah, I'd say MCC1 is probably the best one. There is one I considered also really good, but still not up to the MCC task. But yeah, Bingo But Fast is really, really well redesigned one from the ashes of the MCC games.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I like bingo.
Well, there is a lot of bingo to pick also. I have my favorite from, I guess, others, but I don't think I should play choose other bingos, because otherwise it must be
And
probably all the bingos.
And there's a lot of Dungeon Dash to be watched, and Cosmic Construction, and Op and Slimer.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Ooh,
things.
Oppenheimer is interesting. It's Splatoon.
Yes, it is.
It's literally Splatoon.
Yes.
The bow, though.
So, Stormer, your two
Mhm.
picks?
All right,
Oh,
Stormer, go.
About I was doing some more research, but if I look at my other research paper, what do I need right now?
You
What is
have
called? Is Party a PvP game?
no.
Party, it's
I'd say
more
it's
of
a
a-
team game.
gray area between team.
I need. All right, so I just need to. What do we consider it as? Because that's gonna change my entire pick.
Um,
I'd say it's more of like, you know how like Task Tag and like Blitz Hunt, Multi Spleef, those are kind of gray areas for what types of games they are.
I'd consider.
I'd say if we're gonna lump them into something, I'd say it's more of a team game.
All right,
The
so play a
party
team
is
game.
special because because like Photon and Beep Test, that's PvP and it's movement in
Yeah.
the same game as their own separate things. So I think it's hard to categorize it.
So put it as team. All right. So I need PvP. No, I don't. I need movement and
One
PvP.
PvP and one movement to basically fulfill the criteria you need. If we are speaking this
Can I
wise.
do a trade?
No.
No,
Why would we trade? I have
I want
a
that's not how a
extraction.
draft.
I want
great
extraction.
lineup.
That's not how a draft works.
I want extraction.
Extraction went number 2 for
I
betting.
want extraction.
That's why I
You
picked it
can-
so early. It's a good game. It's a good game.
All right, then I guess what do you guys think is better, battle or battle box?
Battle box.
I'd say battle.
Yeah, Battle Box is the round robin, while Battle is more of a mosh pit.
Well, it's also round robin, but a mash pit. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pick battle box, and I just need that. Like, there's
Oh,
not a lot of PvP games I
no.
know, so I'm gonna have to pick battle box.
Okay.
Yeah, have to see how it works.
Understandable.
And then for my second game, I need movement.
Yeah, to fulfill, and then
Why?
you can choose like everything you want, basically, no matter what.
I really gotta go bathroom. What do I pick? What
Well,
do I
then pick fast.
What is hunt? Because that's on my list. What is that? Can I get some info?
Think hide and seek, but it's like the OG version of
Yeah.
Blitz Hunt.
Basically, yeah, Black
I don't know
Block
what that
was original hide and seek, let's say.
I think because I really gotta go bathroom. Is Gauntlet considered what's it called a movement?
I'd say yes. I don't recall there has been any PvP, only movement games, right? Within several
Alright.
games that's played.
So I'll take Gauntlet too. There seems to have a lot of stuff all over the place, so I'll take it. I need to go bathroom. You guys gonna talk about that? later.
Okay.
You know what?
Well, what do you think about Gauntlet, guys? 2.
Oh, he took Gauntlet 2, I missed that.
Yeah. I think it's a good mix of different movement games. So yeah, it's fun.
It's pretty
interesting.
much it's Pandora's Box's version of Party.
Yeah, but I think there is no PvP game scene compared to the party, and it's all
It's
movement.
what? Because I know it's got the one where it's got the exploding shapes in there. It's
Oh,
got I forget what it's called, but it's sand surfers, where the
oh,
falling concrete falls down
yeah.
and you just have to parkour up, try not to get trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's
That's
got
cool.
one like ice builders, where you have to copy the sculptures out of ice.
Yeah, and there's like,
There's there's one where it's I think it's like a mini obstacle course that you have to go through, like block placement.
huh?
And what else is there?
Oh god,
I know I thought of
I'm
one
blanking.
earlier.
In my mind, there's like nothing. Mm.
It's they used they used to have it as their own game, but where is it? Disco Fever? It's just
Oh
a
yeah,
one round of Disco Fever.
yeah, the color
They've got
jumping.
that in there
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
All right, that's solid choices. I'd say that's a good game. All right, what shall I choose? Mm,
Hmm.
that's a good question. God, I'm lacking still one of the movement games, and I'm afraid that it will be so till the end. So maybe I should choose a. Uh, you know what?
I wish Stormer left on it so I could actually see what I have right now.
I'll
Oh, you're not
pick.
keeping track on your.
No. I've
I'll.
I've just been watching Stormer's stream.
I'm picking Parkour Warrior from MCC.
Okay.
No.
It's hard. It's a hard choice, but at least I'd say I like it more than original Parkour Warrior. Uh, I guess people can contribute to the team success in this movement game by completing the pass, which is not mandatory, so they just can go all the way when they're if they are bad parkourers, they probably can complete the entire thing, so they won't be feeling that bad compared to the other people in the original Parkour Warrior, and it allows for the high skill players to show off how good they are jumping here and there, competing all of this stuff, which I can't. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
I guess the logic behind my pick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. I
Now,
guess
now we just
I am gonna go next. I I was thinking of taking this one, but seeing as how I need a third concrete movement game, I have to take it. Also because I really enjoy the concept and because Chalice Chase was taken, so I am gonna go with Parkour Tag
Good job.
for my eighth pick.
that is a fair.
I once again just because it's like a team effort, there's not a standout uh person that just carries the team. Even though like it is the hunter's responsibility, I guess, to win the round for the team, but just because being a good runner is equally as important as being a good hunter.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that it's a good balance, and I wish it was played more.
Yeah, I think the Parkour Warrior is kind
It's
of
one.
Parkour Tag is kind of overhated. Um,
Yeah, it's. I agree.
it's not a bad game.
It's a good.
It's definitely not.
It takes a little longer than most others,
Yeah.
but with it being round robin, I don't think it takes as long as people say it does.
I think the problem with Parkour Attack is the same with the Meltdown. If your team is not really prepared for it, it's not fun to watch. You'll be stuck in a pove that gets haunted, I don't know, first within 10 seconds, or can't catch anyone else. And it's just painful to watch. But otherwise, I think
Yeah, but
playing it,
it's
it's
only a
different
minute.
experience. Playing it is
Yeah,
still
like
fun.
survival games in Meltdown, if you're out really quick, you have to wait a while.
Yep.
But if it's parkour tag, you just wait a minute tops
And
for the
it's all
next
done.
round.
Yep. It's great and underrated and overhated game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't wait to catch Stormer up on this when he comes back.
Well. Stickfigs, what is your choice?
Can someone
Yes, I can.
read out what I have?
You have only MCC games. You have Dodgebolt, Ace Race, Skyblockle, Grid Runners, Tug Toss, SG, and Build Mart.
Tell me if you see the thing.
Survival games.
That's kind of actually amazing to have all the MCC games in your. uh,
You gotta branch out now.
Hang on. I got. I'm trying to drag it.
I know I'll branch out. There
Okay,
for
well,
sure.
So, as everyone's mentioned, I only have MCC games.
Well, there's
But
barely.
that's about
left.
to change. Because I will be taking. They are both. I gotta remember which one they're from.
Ooh, both.
They both are from Mayhem.
Oh,
I will be taking Guardians of the Chamber and Elytra Race.
Guardians of the
Okay.
Chamber and Elytra Race.
All MCC events until now.
Well. I'll say Guardians of the Chamber is probably the best PvP maybe left that was there overall.
Yeah,
I don't think there is a better one
I
left.
I watched it when we were trying to get in, and I was pumped. That I
Yeah,
wanted to watch that so bad. I wanted to play it so badly.
that's yeah.
And then yeah.
As for Elytra
All right.
Race, I'll be honest, I would not pick that one. I'd say I don't think. Yeah, probably.
Elytra Race
not.
looks really fun, but in a really competitive roster, you're not gonna be doing well.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
people don't know
Elytra Race is
everything.
something I'd want to play in a single player world,
Yeah, I guess.
or like on a really small scale. Like for an event, I think it would just stress me out a little too much,
Oh
just because of how tight the courses are.
yeah.
Like I'd be completely down to play it, but I don't think I'm doing well compared to everybody else who's played it.
Same.
But on the bright side, now I have complete reign to pick whatever I want for my last game once it gets
Well,
back to me.
not only last, you have 2 games to pick. I think you have 9 with
No, one more.
Dodgebolt, so it's up to
Well,
11.
yes.
Oh,
9.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, you have 2 more games to pick. Caleb, your turn.
Okay. For my 9th game, I am going to be taking a kind of a team. It's one of those gray areas. It's like team PvP movement. I am going to Biome Battle, and I am taking Oppenslimer.
Open slime.
No! I just saw that one.
I am surprised it lasted this long, especially after Stormer said he liked it. He liked what it looked like. Oppenslimer is
It's gone now.
It's so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Like that's. I honestly was really close to choosing, Runner's Rampage from Biome Battle, but I already had Rapid Racers. But I wanted a Biome Battle game just because they're very well done. But
True.
Oppenslimer was an easy pick for me right here.
Yeah, it's basically an entire Splatoon made on its own game to be 2 rounds and
Yep.
to go just have fun, fight, color your world.
Yep.
GG. Anyone else has anything to say about it?
No.
Okay. So I hit my quota, I think. 3 movement games, 2 PvP games, and a bunch of team games. Now I can choose whatever I want. And I want to choose.
Another bingo.
Sadly, I don't think it would be a wise idea to choose so much bingos, to be honest. But if I could,
Remember, you
I
got to
choose.
do a finale game if you haven't.
I know finale game I'll choose. I don't think anyone will choose it, so I'll
Yeah,
stick with what
yeah,
I
he's still got
want.
up until
Yeah, I will
once
choose.
my next pick is our last.
Oh god, I'll choose Trials of Fire.
Oh,
It's.
Ooh.
I have some problems with Trials of Fire, I'll be honest. There are a lot of things I'm not really a fan of, and the smaller inner games being a bit long to my, I don't know, understanding and ideas. But it's still a decent team game that encourages cooperation, like shooting the target or parkouring up to the some places and so on and so on. So it's still a good game where everyone can help each other and communicate properly to achieve better and greater results. And yeah, it's just an interesting game. The time management is really, really needed, but I think it's fun and interesting one. Not without the flaws, though.
yeah, I haven't been able to watch it live. I don't think. I've always had to watch a replay of it,
Ah,
and yeah, I think it's a team game with a lot of good potential, but it's got some shortcomings.
yeah. I hope.
All right, so I'm up. I think.
Yep.
Slight issue is I'm still on the toilet and I'm still going bathroom, but I'll just pick from here. Uh, according to my research, Disco Fever is a good pick, so I'll take that
Okay.
from whoever that is
I
from.
can't find Disco
From Pandora's
Fever for some
box.
reason.
It's in Pandora's
Okay,
box.
here it is. Nice. So yeah,
Stormer,
it's
Disco Fever is basically the colors of the floor change, and you have to get on the right color before the time limit.
Oh, that's so fun.
So think Crossfire, but it's just colors.
That's fun. I like that pick.
That's a good pick.
yeah.
All
That's
right, and then the next one, I'm gonna go with another movement game. It actually has move in the name. Actually, it is just a name. I'll take move.
huh.
It's
That's an
it's just
interesting
move.
choice.
I like to move around. I
Okay.
also have never watched it, but yeah.
Move is what was in Block Wars before Trailblazers.
Yes, it was a decent
Interesting.
one. I can't
So
say
Move
it's
was
bad.
pretty much to get to the other side
But better.
with different movement styles for each round.
Ooh, interesting. I like that pick.
Yeah.
So there'd be a Trident course to go on. There'd be a short dropper course, a short parkour course, a short ice boat course.
Yeah, I like that pick. That's a good pick.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of decent courses, but the fact that this was indeed to get to the other side of different caliber made some restrictions on it. And with the more modern, uh, what was it? Oh god, Trailblazers. Yeah, it's a bit outdated, but still, it was a good game. It was.
Yeah.
Now it's my time to pick, right?
Yep.
I somehow completely forgot about one amazing game that nobody took. It's Golf from Chamber Trials.
That was going to be my honorable mention.
That's it's goofy game and it has some difficulties in it, but it's really fun to watch and to play. I guess it's it's golf.
It's a goofy team communication game.
Yeah, and we all like this, I guess, from what we see.
Yeah.
Goofy communication game, and hey,
Golf's difficult to watch if a team isn't communicating well,
oh
but it sure is silly to watch.
yeah, like everyone takes a turn on kicking the armor stand up to the end point. It's fun, and there is like problems
Yeah.
you can get. Put it into the water, so you need to spawn a new one, and so on and so on. And you need to choose the angles, and one by one follow the strikes, basically. So yeah, there's a lot of fun and creativity in it, and a lot of communication needed, and communication is key.
All right. I guess that leaves for me. I still need my last PvP game.
Yes.
Oh, go on, Stickfigs. Did you have something to say?
I got it wrong. Stormer's actually the last pick overall.
Oh, yes.
I am.
Well, for my for my last game pick before my finale pick, I still need a PvP game, and I really enjoy the way that this game works.
Huh.
If you've watched it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about once I describe it as Sky Battle, but the lava is rising.
Oh, I got it.
I'm
Okay.
going with Eruption from Minecraft Mania.
Eruption. I can't. Aha, here it is. Yeah. For some reason, I'd actually think about it not as a Sky Battle, but Sky Battle plus maybe Meltdown. Uh, as the rooms melt away, but
Um,
vertically, not horizontally.
sure, but I like how like, it is a little bit of a mosh pit at the top, but the majority of the game is moving as a team and just picking the right opportunities to fight and for where you're gonna go.
Yeah, that
Like I enjoy watching it.
fully agree. It's a gem that's been left there. So, yeah, we have missed all of this, and we should probably consider choosing it later on. But alas, it left as the last one before your finale to pick. Huh? So,
All right. It's time for my final two picks.
is it final two?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
two.
fine.
Yeah, final two.
Have you already? Oh, you've
He-
taken dodgeball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I took Dodgeball first pick.
He has the finale.
Yeah.
He got the best one of them.
Alrighty. So, both from Minecraft Mania.
Ooh,
Okay.
First up will be Hide and Go Hunt.
All right.
fair choice.
And then second from also from Minecraft Mania, I gotta pick Spleef. I can't not go
Ooh.
with it.
One question for this: Spleef is technically the finale game.
Oh.
I think if you're gonna go with Spleef, you should go with Overspleef from Block Wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I will go with Overspleef for Block Wars. I didn't see that one.
Overspleef. The Block Wars, yay! The first Block Wars on Stickfigs' list.
Yay!
Look at this
Wow.
Yay!
It was all MCC until I got to Mayhem.
It was all MCC for mine too until I lost MCC games I enjoy.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, Bottle
Anything to
Box
say
was
about
there.
the games, Stickfigs?
Right?
Other than just watching them, it I I really want to play Hide and Go Hunt. It just I don't know. It's just looks so fun to play, and then there's not much to say about Spleef. It's Spleef.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spleef is Spleef. As for Hide and Go Hunt, I think the trick of it being you being able to resurrect your fallen allies is interesting, but you need to risk it to collect the sweets, coins, whatever was there. So yeah, it
I don't
also
know. You can't resurrect them in Mania. That's task tag.
wait. I think you could.
There's too many. There's too many games.
Isn't? We need to check
For
it. But
for Mania, they're just out.
no, I think there is like isn't no Task Tag is doing this and this and Hide and Go Hunt. Isn't there like a places where you should hide and there is somewhere basically coins thrown across the map, and if you are like basically catching them, you can resurrect other people. I'll find the word I'm referring to. So yeah, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not Mania.
Well, it's either me recalling badly or it's a completely different game.
Okay.
Or maybe you recall that. Who
Next
cares?
up is Caleb, right?
Yes,
Yep.
his last choice, the finale.
Finale.
My last game is the finale game, and I've been deliberating from the very beginning. I'm changing it, but I was wanting to
Ooh.
pick rock, paper, scissors from Block Wars Chaos just because of how stupid it was, but I'm not picking that one.
Yeah.
I think that's like a very special thing. That's my number 2 finale pick right here. My number 1, I'm going back to Biome Battle and picking Hungry Hoglins.
Okay. That's
Has again the
I've
music
seen it.
incredible, but it also is, it functions mechanically the same as Coliseum, but you just have to infiltrate the other team's side to
Steal a cake.
capture some food and feed your hoglin to get it to travel down a path far enough for you to win a round. And it's a very fun game. So I'm going with that one as my finale.
I just don't like the thing of maybe countlessly respawning in the finale, as if it is like an ordinary game. Maybe it's not the thing that I enjoy in my
Have you
finale
seen
games.
Hungry Hoglins?
I've seen it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I would have picked that one. Feeding your hoglins cakes, it moves like certain percentage wise towards the end, and in the end,
Yeah,
basically,
you just have. I think it's
yeah.
5 total times you have to feed it for you to win the
I
round.
think 20%. Like there's 40%, but yeah, probably 5 times.
Yep.
So yeah, I understand the idea of this game. I just don't think I like this style of finale. Probably that's why I'm not really into it. But otherwise, yeah, I guess good choice.
No, you're up for your finale, Petty.
Oh well, I'll do a fun one. I'm choosing Knights of the Square Table finale. It's the Joust. But
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm choosing the Knights of the Square Table finale Joust from the, I don't know, first or maybe second Knights of the
Is
Square
it the one
Table.
with the tridents in the boat?
Yes, exactly that one. It's
That
amazing.
was funny.
It's just a pure fun. I don't think anyone would have chosen this one, so I was pretty much safe in my finale pick. After Dodgeball was taken, of course. It's just a fun bit of things where you throw the trident into the other people who are in boats, and you need to navigate this tiny lake with different trapdoors around that blocks your vision and ability to throw it. It just seems so fun. Like I really liked it. It's amazing game for me.
Yeah, I was watching Piggles in that one
Ah.
when he was on the winning team. That was such a fun game.
I think I've seen it from Sandwich Lord, but he was not in the finale. He was like watching it, and still, it was
Yeah.
really fun. It's just watching it was like, holy, they are having fun there. Yeah.
And then there was one pick remaining.
The one.
Yep.
Now,
One left.
since everyone else is done, can I go and ask you guys some questions on some of these last games?
Sure.
What is Order Up?
Team
Order Up.
play game.
Think it's kind of like Build Mart. You have people on your team that are going out into the farm fields, collecting food resources, and bringing it back to your team at the main base. You, as a team, have to craft up food orders and deliver them to NPCs in a separate area.
Would you
And
consider
points
it
are
a good
awarded
game?
based on how many you do and how fast you do them.
Would you consider it a good game?
I would consider it a good team game.
Yes,
I
but
don't
you
think
are
it's the
in
best out
need of
there,
finale.
because you
Yeah, Story, you need a finale.
No, I
no
didn't.
he got Coliseum.
Oh,
right.
yeah, I completely forgot about Coliseum. Holy, yeah, true.
They did Coliseum. That's why I'm kind of stuck right now. What's last to pick?
What would I have chosen if I
You
was there?
have-
I unironically liked, if you want a movement game, from my recommendation would be that nobody probably gonna like it, but Voidbound. It's a strange
Okay.
game that has a lot of potential, where basically the map disappears behind you and you need to run away from the void by doing parkour stuff. It's a strange concept, but it seems interesting. If Stormer,
It's like Parkour Warrior if you didn't have checkpoint breaks.
yes,
What? What else looks good to me? What?
if you wish
I
for
need to pick.
bingo, I can recommend Blitz Bingo from the
Bullet.
Mania. I think they did it the best out of the MCC. They have basically tasks. Oh god, I completely forgot. Appearing additional tasks basically appearing throughout the thing. So it's interesting to see how you can manage with that. And anyone else want to suggest anything else maybe to Stormer if he?
If I'm going for one from each remaining event, from MCC, I'm going with Foot Race.
I was
For
gonna say
Block
foot
Wars-
race.
For Block Wars, I am going with Race.
Yeah.
For Pandora's Box, I am going with either Jumping Mad or Speedrun. For Biome Battle, I'm going with
Cosmic.
Runner's Rampage or Sky Spleef.
I was thinking about Sky Spleef. I was
For
watching it.
For
seemed
Mayhem,
very
I'd
interesting.
say Ballistic Bingo or Checkpoint Champion. For KST, Nicest Work Table, I would say Horse Racing.
Hey, yeah, I fully agree.
For Showdown, I don't know if I can recommend that one because I've never seen it.
I've never seen a showdown.
Mania, Parkour Panic, Block Party, Bingo Blitz. Those are all just recurring things.
Also. Yeah.
Clicks games I haven't seen. Chamber Trials. The only one I really remember, I've probably seen them, but I remember Gold Rush is kind of a Sands of Time thing. You just play more as a team.
Yeah, it's Sense of Time ish.
I was watching Sky Spleef. It seemed pretty interesting, so I think I'm gonna take Sky Spleef.
Okay.
Okay.
Good choice. Good choice. I can't find Sky Split.
Alright, so who won?
Well,
What do we think won?
such is our tournaments. So, who do you think has the best games overall?
I'm biased. I think myself.
I think I think everyone's gonna be biased at this, but
If I had to play someone else's, I'd
Yeah.
probably play Caleb's.
Huh.
mine's
If I had to
def-
play someone else, I'd go with Petty's.
I wonder
if I had to
what
play
else.
someone else's, I would probably want to play.
Oh god. I wonder
Probably
what
Petty's.
which one would I play. Ooh. Well, Sands of Time is so good. Like there are a lot of picks that I would not chosen, but but overall I think maybe Stickfigs, Ace Race, Dodgeball, Grid Runners, Build Mart. That's a really
I guess
good pick.
if you like FCC, pick mine.
Yeah.
If you like
Pet-
competitive gameplay, then pick mine. But I don't think anyone here really does.
Petty, I think we did the best of having like diverse events.
Trying to to
represented.
diversify in different things.
Although,
like
wait, you had 5 MCC games. I had 2 MCC games. Stormer had 5 MCC games.
5.
Stickfigs has 7 MCC games.
well,
I got
sorry.
a few.
Aye.
So I guess I did the best.
Yeah,
of having diverse
you
events.
surely did the best.
Yeah.
You have what? 3 biome battles? No, 2 biome battles. 2 mayhems.
2 from MCC.
2 from Block
2
Wars.
from Pandora's Box. 2 from Mayhem. 2 from Block Wars. 2 from Biome Battle, and 1
2 from Mania. Yeah, you had really good knowledge of all of the games and choosing wisely from anything. Like Temple Lockout, Sands of Time, like is really, and Multi-Spliff probably the best, and Trailblazers 4 you have picked. But there's also, like I'm not sure if I will be sold on some other games. Like I'm definitely not sold on the finale with Haglin and Hoglins. That's for sure.
Mhm.
I'd say.
It was either that one or Rock Paper Scissors.
Well, I'd side with Rock Paper Scissors, I guess, more than with Hungry Hoglins. So that might be strange, but hey, that's how it is.
Because the other finales were Rock Paper Scissors, Turf Wars, Bridges,
Turf
Spleef.
Doors
And
Box
it's way too
Taken,
competitive.
Spleef.
Spleef.
Yeah.
My event's just for sweats, guys. If you're a
Shrine
casual
and
player,
Clicks
don't
game
try my event.
and
Showdown for Mayhem is one.
yeah. What is it? What Quick Draw? I think in Chamber Trials.
Oh,
So yeah, it's.
I think
Yeah,
Quick
I'm
Draw is
just
the one
wondering.
where everybody's in the arena and you're all trying to shoot each other.
Oh
with a
really?
bow,
What's then the
trying to
finale?
get damage, like a survival games-esque thing. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying also to recall. What's then the finale then? The Inferno? I'm not sure. Like, yeah, but yeah, I think we all overall did a good choices. I'm still kind of unexpected to have a Skyblock pick third, but otherwise, yeah,
Yeah, I was not even planning to ever.
it's
even
it's
look
all
at
really
Skyblock.
good. So, thank you guys for participating here. I guess it was a blast. I really
Yeah, it was
enjoyed it.
fun.
absolutely.
And was amazing. Thank you.